Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just want to give a quick little video just so I can show off something I've been working on. This, of course, is my Spirit Halloween Proton Pack. I have been modifying it over the course of 2020 and 2021 as a little way to keep myself sane during this whole pandemic thing, and plus because I really want to have a proton pack for for conventions once they start up again, that sort of thing, and for Halloween because hey, I love going to like Halloween parties dressed up as a Ghostbuster. It's pretty much like my go-to. I just need to get my jumpsuit from storage, but that's going to be a different situation when the time comes. But right now, it is what it is. But anyway, excuse me. So I was looking over some like ways that people have actually, like people who have like the Sponge Face McGee stuff, like they are able to enable like the two wand modes. Like there's two modes included on the Sponge Face board itself that allows you to have video game mode, which is basically slime mode, and proton mode, and movie mode, which is just strictly proton mode. And people have been able to switch them over using a jumper and stuff like that. And I thought to myself, how can I do this on my own? Because I've been, I've been doing this pretty much like, for the past like couple of years now. Just how can I do this myself? I really want to have a little bit more screen accurate thing to it because originally all I had was the intensify button, which is good for the applications itself, but however, it was missing the switch. And I looked at many different ways that people have done it. That I'm like, how can I get this switch in here? And then I decided one night, hey, why don't I just check out how FrankenGeek has it? Because a lot of people have the FrankenGeek wand kit. They have it on there too, because just difference in preference and like difference in the styling. Because I have like the Sponge Face McGee stuff in my kit. Like the entire thing is like basically Sponge Face electronics and stuff, but he didn't include this like little switch down here. So I was looking over the instructions, and there was a way that we were able to, he was able to get the switch in here. And I never thought of this, but you go in through the back. So right now I have a little gash in there that's gonna get like covered over by the gun box plate that I bought off of FrankenGeek. And I also bought the switch off of FrankenGeek as well, because I talked to him through email, and like I was able to buy both the back plate and the switch from him. So now what I did, I wired up this thing. I didn't solder or anything. I used I just like basically bent and twist the leads that would go onto the switch itself, and then I took a jumper and I put it onto the Sponge Face board over here. Like if you get the Sponge Face thing, there's a little jumper that you take off or put on depending on which mode you want. If you want the slime and proton mode, you keep the jumper on. If you take it off, then you can have like just strictly proton mode. I had a 2-pin jumper, that like a wired jumper that I used, that I wired up to the activation switch. It was a very simple, like a little job through it. It was like more of a pain in the ass to get the switch in, because of how like this is a very tiny area of working with. But I found a way to get everything in here and actually look relatively clean on the outside. Like I said, that hole on the back here is going to be done. So going on with that, like I have this thing currently in proton mode. So if I just flip the top switch over here, just go through the whole motions. Like, I actually didn't know this, but actually in this mode you can actually have the theme song go, which I didn't know. I thought it was only on the other mode, but everything's on here. I flip the bottom switch, that light comes on, and that means I have unlimited fire in this proton mode. Go through the motions again. Hold on. Whoa, jump cut. Sorry about that. There's a heater behind the store over here, so it just kicked on as I was trying to talk here. But once I have it in this mode, with the vent light on, that's unlimited thing. So I just press the intensify. you know, that sort of thing. Take that off. Vent light goes off. It will heat up. And then when I'm done with this mode, I just turn off the thing completely, and I just hit the bottom switch here. Once everything's off, I can go down to the activate button, flip it up, flip the bottom switch over here, as you can see now, the bottom switch gives the vent light, which, you know, it will heat up over time. Then we flip the bottom, like the top switch again. This now turns green. These turn kind of green. I have the red lenses in front there, so it's not going to really be all that green, but you can still tell it's green. Maybe I'll remove the red lenses off here and actually, so you can actually see the green better, but I haven't decided on that one just yet. But now, as you can see, goes into that mode. Just with that one over here, I switched it. I guess I switched it on to actually be that mode now. Switch it back, and then I'm able to power down as usual. So yeah, so now I'm able to switch between the two modes on the board itself, and I have a lot more versatile ways that I can actually, you know, role play when I'm at a con or something. So that's about it. I thought this was going to be a lot quicker, but given with everything I just had to talk about, it's a lot more. But stay tuned. I do have that better overview video coming very soon, so you know, include the price and stuff that I paid to put the Switch in. So stay tuned for that. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, and keep watching. Keep bussing.